am Valerie Gross, President and CEO of Howard County Library System. Welcome to the grand opening of this fabulous new HCLS Savage Branch and STEM Education Center. This renovated and greatly expanded branch focuses on science and technology. Headquarters for High Tech, our STEM education initiative for teens, the venue further distinguishes Howard County Library System as a 21st century educational institution. The most important factor that makes us second to none is our extraordinary team of educators and support staff. And I would like to acknowledge all of our staff members that are here. System-wide representatives, would you please wave and be recognized? And I'd like to give a special nod to our Savage Branch staff who are all congregated together waiting for you right inside the door. Also critically important to our excellence is our venues. We are therefore ecstatic that we now have a Savage Branch facility that matches the quality of the curriculum that we deliver here. For self-directed education, once you're inside, you will find 100,000 items in our collection. You will find 50 computers, a Galileo laptop bar overlooking this courtyard, study tables, the Sally Ride, the Benjamin Franklin, and the Jaime Escalante. Have you all seen Stand and Deliver, the mathematician? Yeah. Study rooms. We have named a lot of the rooms after scientists and mathematicians. For research assistance and instruction, you will find, greeting you, a customer service and research desk, a research assistance kiosk, the Abacus Children's Classroom, and yes, there are 2 Abacus in the classroom, the Einstein Classroom, the George Washington Carver Lab, and the High Tech Classroom. The Education Center introduces state-of-the-art equipment, and so in the engineering enclave, which is the teen area, you will find supercomputers, and in the Oscar Michaud audio-video classroom, there is a professional sound booth, and we also have a 3D printer. And for instructive and enlightening experiences, we now have the space we need to advance our role as a community and cultural center. We can bring people together to discuss and experience ideas in our Da Vinci meeting room and our Carl Sagan conference room. And with its headquarters here, we can take high tech to new heights with our partners, which include Howard County Public School System, Howard Community College, Maryland State Department of Education, UMBC, the University of Maryland, Johns Hopkins University, and Northrop Grumman. We'll be holding the High Tech Expo here on September 27th, where our high tech students will be demonstrating their robots that they've built, the hovercrafts, the game apps they've designed and published, ebooks, and other projects that include 3D animation, etc. And the branch itself is a welcoming destination with the Marie Curie Cafe, soft seating areas, reading nooks, the Boulder Amphitheater, the magical High House entrance in the Children's Center, and the outdoor seating that you see right here. The HCLS Savage Branch and STEM Education Center also showcases an outdoor environmental instruction lab, which you see here, complete with a biohabitat garden and grounds that demonstrate bioconservation, green technologies, and Maryland's water life cycle. The site includes tree canopies. When the trees grow, there will be shade for parking, pervious paving, and landscape composed of native plants to the Chesapeake Bay region that serve as a habitat for birds and other wildlife. The HCLS Savage Branch and STEM Education Center is an inspiring destination for students of all ages. A place to read, study, conduct research, attend classes and events, and enjoy the very best in education, 21st century style. Here from the Howard County Library Board of Trustees is our board chair. Please welcome Bruce Rothschild.
Good afternoon and welcome. I mean, it's terrific to see so many people. It's just wonderful. But I'm representing the Board of Trustees of the Howard County Library System, and we wish to express our gratitude to County Executive Ken Ullman and the County Council who have made this project possible. And it's great that our county leadership recognizes that an investment in public education is a strong investment in our community's future. So thank you, County Council and County Executive Ullman. I'd like to acknowledge some of our local elected officials from the Maryland General Assembly. Alan Kittleman, over here. Frank Turner. Didn't recognize you. And Guy Gazette. We have from the Maryland State Department of Education, Irene Padilla. And from we have our Superintendent of Schools in Howard County, Renee Fuss. I hope I pronounced that right. Fuss. I've been corrected. And then from the Board of Education, Ellen Flynn Giles. From our Howard County Library System Board of Trustees, we have Tom Munn, Stacy Hunt, and our long-serving council, Charlie Broida. One advantage of being up here and being short is you can be seen and not in the crowd. So, from the Friends of the Howard County Library System, we have Dwayne Sinclair and Joseph Murray. From Howard County Government, we have Project Manager Alfred Logan. And from Kane Construction, responsible for the construction, we have Dennis Kane. And also in the audience is George Pleasant Jones, who is representing Congressman Dutch Rubersberger. And he has presented us with a proclamation that I'd like to read. The Honorable C.A. Dutch Rubersberger, 2nd Congressional District, Maryland. Certificate of Special Recognition presented to Howard County Public Library, Savage Branch, and STEM Education Center. Congratulations on the grand reopening of the Savage Branch and STEM Education Center, and thank you for all you do to enhance and advance science and technology education for Howard County and the region. Signed, C.A. Dutch Rubersberger. Most importantly, I would like to thank everybody who is here. We appreciate your strong support to the library and hope you enjoy and use the Savage Branch and STEM Education Center for many years. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Bruce. I also wanted to acknowledge State Delegate Gail Bates. I understand she just joined us. Thank you, Gail. Any other elected officials to acknowledge that we did not mention? Thank you. We'll now direct our attention to the presentation of colors by Boy Scout Troop 424, who will then lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Please rise for the presentation of the colors. Please remove all hats that are not part of any uniform. Color guard, advance! Thank you. You may be seated. Color guard, dismissed.
Thank you so much, Boy Scouts. Now it is my great privilege to introduce to you our county executive who has made this project top priority. Please join me in welcoming Ken Ullman.
Well, thank you, Valerie. And for those of you who don't have a seat, remain standing. And that's a good thing that we are such a great crowd, that we have so many people who are here, who are ready to go into the brand new Savage Branch Library. I will be very, very brief because you all have been standing for a while, but I have a question for all the kids who are here. Who's ready to go into the new library? And you know, that response is why Howard County is such a wonderful community, because we're a community that has so many kids and so many families who embrace our library system. Will you all join me in a big, big round of applause for all of the wonderful educators who work here at the Savage Library System for the great job that they do. The Savage Library Branch and all the library system. You know, we do have the best library system in all of North America, right? And that was before we opened the new Savage Branch Library, so I don't know how you can be better than number one, but we're about to be. Listen, I want to thank Valerie and her team. I want to thank the Board of Trustees. I want to thank the school system, you know, Ellen Flynn Giles, Dr. Foose. You know, we are unique in having the kind of partnership that we do between our public school system and our library through our A+ partnership. I've been traveling around the state of Maryland, and trust me, this is a unique collaboration and something we should all be proud of. Listen, this is a very personal project for me. I'll take you back 2 years ago. I was at I have 2 budget hearings before I introduced the budget to the county council. And at one of those hearings, and people can just come up and talk about what they'd like to see in the county budget, in your budget. And somebody came up and said, you know what? There's some money in the budget for renovating Savage. However, I was just at your brand new Miller Branch Library in Ellicott City, and I got to tell you, you don't have enough money in the budget for Savage. And I said, okay, I asked my public works director, what are we planning on Savage? I know it's planned for renovation. And so Jen Terrazzi, your county council member, and I, and our public works teams and the library team walked through this building. And I got to tell you, they were right. You were right. We did not have enough in this budget. We walked through and I said, that's got to go. That's got to go. Blow out some windows there. These old poles, what are we going to do? We got to wrap them with something. We got to blow out all the skylights. We got to be brand new. We have to make, when people walk into this library, they know that this branch is of the quality of this community. And ladies and gentlemen, I hope you agree with me that we did that job. I also made sure that they said, we want to build in a little bar so you can overlook the windows. By the way, it's just bar is a loose term, by the way. And I said, well, that's great, but what are they going to look at outside? And they said, well, we can rebuild everything, make it a model for stormwater, make it a model of outside learning environment where kids can learn about the environment as well. We want to make sure this is a STEM location where kids are learning about math and science, and our future engineers and scientists are being educated right here. And ladies and gentlemen, our team was able to do it. So I just want to thank everyone who had a role in this project, and I really hope you agree with us that this is a special, special place for your community. Thank you all very much.
Thank you, Ken. Next, to bring you greetings from the Howard County Council is the Vice Chair. Please welcome Courtney Watson.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am very thrilled to be here representing the Howard County Council, and we were thrilled to be able to fund this library project and provide so much more square footage and so many more amenities. In this building, there is something for everyone. And I'm going to ask just one question out there of the teenagers and the preteens. Is anyone involved in music?
Yeah.
Does anyone make music at home?
Yeah.
On your computers? You make covers? Maybe you sell them on iTunes? Inside this library, and this is the only library in Howard County, there is a sound booth, a professional quality sound booth. You can be trained how to use the sound booth, and you can use it to record your own music. I want to make sure that everyone who's interested in music in Howard County knows that in Savage, Maryland Library, that's the only place you will find a county government-funded sound booth that you can use. And I want to thank my colleague, Jen Terraza, who is your representative on the Howard County Council, for her strong advocacy of this project. And I will now turn it over to Valerie Gross.
All right, so once we've cut the ribbon, you are welcome to explore the interior of the library on your own, the exterior of the library on your own. You're also welcome to join tours. In your program is noted the tours that will be led by Grimm and Parker, our architects of the interior. Of the outdoor classroom demonstration area, Biohabitats will be leading the tours and demonstrating for you. And then inside the branch throughout the afternoon will be activities and classes for children and teens, also noted in your program. And then the branch is open until 9 p.m., business as usual. Lastly, once you are in the branch, you will receive a complimentary BPA certified free complimentary water bottle. Now, what's the significance of this empty water bottle that you will be getting? Well, this is a bio-friendly, eco-friendly library branch, right? So on the inside there, and next to the water fountain, the drinking fountain, is a planet-friendly refill station. So you'll actually see where you unscrew the lid and you put it up against it and the water fills. It's cold water. It's specifically to refill and to save the planet from more of those the plastic bottles that litter everywhere. So for you inside the branch once you get in. All right, we're ready to cut the ribbon. So if our speakers could join us up here along with any county council members, state representatives, Howard County Library System Board of Trustees, Friends, board members, and once we have this group in place, we will then ask the children who would like to be in the photo to join us as well. So first, let's situate the elected officials.
time they don't have to whisper.